What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today, less than 5 minutes ago, UVS Games went ahead and dropped the Guilty Gear game design teaser for the new UniVersus set, Guilty Gear Strive. And man, I'm excited to go through this with you. Brought to us by Jachen Tao. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Senior game designer. Full disclosure, I did get to see a little bit of this at the last Creator Summit that was available, but I think there's going to be a little bit more that I'll be able to say and some impressions and all of that jazz. So without further ado, let's go and just jump into it. Tao says, welcome players to UniVersus Guilty Gear Strive Edition. By now, you're probably familiar with our tradition of partnering with classic and new IPs to bring fresh, exciting ideas to the mix. Let's turn my music down just a little bit more. And Guilty Gear and Guilty Gear Strive T? What's the T? I don't know. Is no exception. As the lead designer for the Guilty Gear Strive, I'm missing the T. I'll get over it. I'm excited to walk you through what we cooked up this time around. Oh, already seeing cards. Excited. Okay, to begin, let's go over some of Guilty Gear Strive's core features, the most obvious being its smaller set size compared to recent releases. Yeah, if you don't know, the way that this set's going to work is normally there's like these massive boxes that are like 24 packs and retail about $100. This is going to be smaller. It's going to be about 12 packs and a little more than half the price. And so smaller boxes, but a smaller set to go with it. Just trying something a little bit new. Just to be experimented to learn from our larger Attack on Titan Battle for Humanity release, here we saw an opportunity to test a leaner offering while still package that introduces new advantages to our players. Either way, I'm a big fan of smaller sets. I'm in. I think smaller sets are the way to go. I do not want big sets. Guilty Gear Strive will be faster and easier to complete for collectors, while newcomers will find more approachable than ever. Fear not, each Blitz booster box will still contain the same number of cards, along with the usual assortment of awe-inspiring alts and chromes, which is exciting. So the packs are going to have the same number, but there will just be less packs inside of a full box. As such, you will find the air, all chaos, earth, fire, order, void, and water symbols represented. So no evil, no good. What else are we missing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No evil, no good, no life, no death. Evil, good, life, death. Man, evil and good have just been absolutely left out in the cold this entire, like, the past 2 years. It's crazy. Pour one out for the evil and good players. Sorry, guys. Now that we've covered the basics, let's move on to the most unique element and the debut of the tension keyword and our first ever token card. So this is the big thing that we got to see at the summit was we got told what the tension keyword was. We got told what the token card was. We got to see the token card. I wonder if we're going to see it here in the article. So we have, this guy, I don't know who this guy is. This guy looks sick. What could this be? 4/3, 2 mid for 4, 1 high block, has the tension keyword, which is a blitz, and then the ranged keyword. It also has, what could this be? It also has blitz, so when you play it, use the effect below that matches the card type checked to play this attack. If you checked an attack, it gets +2 speed, so it's a 4 mid for 4. If you check a foundation, it gets +2 damage, so it's a 2 mid for 6. Any other card type, so action, asset, backup, you draw a card. Okay, that's neat. I wonder if this character is going to have some amount of stacking on top of the deck. And then Behemoth Typhoon, 6/3, 5 high for 7 with a 0 high block. Crazy. Tension Charge Slam, response : after you commit 3 or more cards to pass this check, your rival commits 2 foundations. Whoa. Tension Blitz, add 1 Roman cancel token to your momentum. So now we know what it does. So what could this be? Tension, add a momentum. Tension, add a momentum. There it is. We figured it out. Yeah, this just takes and generates a token to go into your momentum. So to blitz, make a momentum. Behemoth Typhoon seems really cool. You play this as the like third card in your chain. You check a 5 on it. It's a 6, 7, 8. Commit your 3 foundations. It's a 5 high for 7 stun 2 that gives you a momentum. Seems pretty good. One of the defining features that sets Guilty Gear Strive apart from other fighting games is, of course, its tension mechanic. Players build up their tension gauge by, well, being aggressive, advancing, attacking, and keeping up the pressure. Love that. And Filled Meter unlocks powerful abilities called Roman Cancel, which range from explosive all-in combos to safe retreats and resets. It's not just about timing your actions, but knowing how to best spend this flexible resource that sets this game apart from its competition. This already is what momentum does. So like I play a thing and I fast generate a momentum to unlock more potent, powerful abilities to be played that normally you have to land an attack and then it goes to momentum. The fact that we get to just like snap this momentum all willy-nilly means that this set is going to be very explosive. Very, very explosive. As a casual fan of the franchise, thank you, Steph, for the subscription. I appreciate that. As a casual fan of the franchise, I knew I wanted to bring this deep and satisfying mechanic into UniVersus in every way I could. Oh, there's the Roman Cancel. Oh, there it is. We get to see it. That's so sick. Our exploration began by examining momentum-related mechanics, as tension is generated through aggressive plays, just like momentum is for our game. Due to the complex nature of the various Roman Cancel effects, I pitched using a token card to manage text length and clarity. Thus, the first ever UVS token with mechanical abilities was born. The game design team playtested with initial versions for a few weeks before locking in the overall shape, and the final design was surprisingly close to where we started, thanks to key elements that both concentrated our creativity and led us to the solution. Roman Cancel. Here is the token. So when we play this card, we play What Could This Be or Behemoth Typhoon, we instantly snap us a Roman Cancel. Remove this card at the beginning of your turn period. So if you don't use it, you'll lose it. You may play only one ability named Red each turn. The same is true for the abilities named Purple, Yellow, and Blue. Okay, so it is a face-up ability in your momentum. Red says enhance remove, so you remove the token out of your momentum. Change the zone of your attack, period. Purple, response, remove, spend an additional momentum. So not only are you removing this Roman Cancel, but you got to spend another one. After your blocked attack resolves, clear from your card pool and draw a card. That's crazy. Yellow, response, remove, spend a momentum. Before you take damage from an unblocked attack, change that attack's damage to 3? That's insane. That's crazy. So spend this Roman Cancel and an extra momentum. I don't have to block an attack. Its damage is 3. That's insane. What a crazy defensive ability. Spend 2 momentum, one of which is free. Deal with an attack. Or blue, form, so an ability that you play on your turn in the middle of attacks. So not during attacks, between attacks. Freeze 1 rival foundation, so if it is committed, it does not uncommit during the turn. So it looks like on your turn, we want to use red and blue to change the zone of our attacks and freeze their foundation. So there's the offensive use for it. As well as, this is just a momentum. We're allowed to just spend this for any momentum ability. Powerful, EX, Echo, whatever we want. And then purple and yellow are, if I block, clear, and redraw by spending this and an extra, by removing this, spending 1. Or if I can't block, I will remove, spend, put something's damage to 3. Wowzers. This is so freaking strong. This, I said it before, and I'll say it again. I think that the introduction of Roman Cancels and tension existing inside of UniVersus is one of the biggest shakeups, the biggest change-ups that the game has ever seen. And we're seeing it right here. This is it. These 4 abilities are so potent for these tension-based characters. It's sick. It's so sick. Rules-wise, tension is a blitz timing mechanic. When you play an attack, you may play this ability as a blitz effect. When you do, add 1 Roman cancel token to your momentum. Don't worry, we are utilizing double-sided printed technology to put these on the back side of our character cards. That makes sense. Characters can't go index. Let's just put the token on the back of them. It's also going to make any full art characters that have the classic UniVersus back that much more rare, which is very cool. The rules for token cards will allow you to use the token's ability in the zone it was created in. While the Roman cancel token is in your momentum, it grants access to 4 different abilities. You may activate them once per turn following the usual timing rules and condition costs. For Guilty Gear Strive fans, you'll notice that each ability on the Roman cancel affects the original version in the fighting game. Blue provides an advantage in neutral, purple helps you recover from overcommitting, and so on. So blue, I love it. Blue is neutral game, freeze your thing so that it's harder for you to push back on me. Purple stops the overcommit. So sick. I want to hear what the other two mean, but because I'm not a Guilty Gear fan, I wish they would have said it a little more. We initially costed every ability the same, requiring only the token itself as payment, but that proved difficult to balance in terms of the desired output. More importantly, we actually found the gameplay more engaging when players had to weigh different costs for different levels of impact. Fully agree. I think the middle 2 responses being having a higher cost for defense makes sense. It rewards the aggressive player, and the offensive versions are not very strong, right? And if you don't use the Roman cancel token, it's just gone. And so I'm here for it. I think it's really cool. Different development. We made some small, meaningful. Oh wait, I think I missed a spot. Yeah, another obvious departure from the game you may have caught is that these tokens are spent after 1 full turn. While the fleeting nature of the token is new to our game, we again found this change to improve player experience by incentivizing proactive tactics rather than stockpiling resources. This is such a correct move to do. 100%. If I was allowed to just play over and over and over and over and over again, it is stockpile these resources, there's some shenanigans that can happen. Super happy it's not there. During development, we made several small and meaningful adjustments. Blue's timing window shifted to form speed. Yellow's impact was reduced, and red went through several redesigns, moving away from win more versions that require additional momentum. I believe purple actually had the least change. We liked it so much from the start. Purple is the after your block clears, remove from your card pool, draw a card. Love it. We got more cards. We have more cards. Ultimately, we added the additional safety values by limiting each activation to once per turn. We believe that the first activation already feels rewarding, but additional uses, in particular the defensive ones, can quickly become frustrating for players to play against. Yeah, I love it. It was also important to the team to test how well these tokens impact as momentum fuel for other cards, which is the thing that I think is really, really scary. Yet another reason we don't want the tokens to stick around and build up over time. Instead, you have to figure out how to use them the turn that you get them. Totally agree. Yeah, play this thing, slam into momentum, instantly spend it for an echo or powerful or whatever. I'm so here for it. And indeed, you'll have no shortage of ways to access Roman cancels. Once we locked in on the mechanics, I decided to go all in on supporting it. After all, almost every attack in the video game builds the tension meter. So what better way to capture that than by giving tension to most of the attack cards in the set? I had to juggle the rarities a bit to ensure that boosters for sealed and draft formats still have the access to the same distribution of attacks and non-attacks. But the end result is that most of the attacks in the set, excluding a handful of secret and ultra rares, carry the tension keyword. Interesting. Time to go wild. Yeah, the thing about the purple and yellow is, so I play my attack, right? I play what could this be? I tension, I grab my momentum. If what could this be hits, at the end of the turn, it's also just going to go to momentum. So it'll go as well, which then says that I have the momentum to use purple or yellow. We're in. We're down. This card, you have to interact with what could this be, or Behemoth Typhoon, or whatever the tension attack is, because of the amount of advantage that it gives my rival on defense. Hey, I play this move, it hits you for whatever, and then after you take damage from an unblocked attack, before you take damage from an unblocked attack, reduce damage to 3. Crazy ability. It's so good. We got two more moves. Throw Servant, 4/3, 3 high for 3 tension, ally ranged. Love the 1 mid block. Blitz. If you have another ally in your card pool, draw 1 card, period. Great. Just instantly snap momentum. If it's played as a 5 diff, you get to grab a bonus momentum. Or you get to grab a bonus card. Love it. And then Sepultura? 5/3, 4 high for 5/2 low block, ally tension kick. Blitz, if you have 2 or more momentum, this attack gets +3 damage. Incredible. I play a blitz, I have momentum, or I play a tension early. I play Sepultura, I tension blitz, grab momentum, and then get this thing, becomes a 4 high for 8. That's great. And it gets some momentum. I will say there's no bonus stuff on here. So I think that this set is probably going to have significantly less keyword abilities on things. Powerful EX, Echo, whatever. Because this tension is so good. Which I think I'm here for. I think it's totally fine for you to find all of these other momentum outs in other sets and other properties to bring it in and have that UniVersus feel. That is all for today. But before you leave, I'd like to give a shout out to Lenoco, Guile, and Josh Alexander for contributing to the fun and faithful adaptation of the IP. Even with a smaller set size, I hope you guys find plenty of joy in discovering the character design, top-down game references, and hidden Easter eggs. I can't wait to see the creative ways players bring them to life. What a great article by Justin Tao. Again, hope I didn't butcher your name. Final thoughts on this. Man, I love the shape of the tension mechanic already. I think tension is dope. I think Roman cancels are dope. It forces my opponent to interact with me in a new, unique way. And I think that purple and yellow is going to slow the game down so much. There will be so much defensive options for players now, which is a thing that I think that has been missing in a lot of people's ideas of the game is going to slow down strictly as long as people are playing Roman cancels. Purple and yellow are going to be the thing to do it. And at the same time, red and blue are still good on offense. For playing tension move, and freezing 3 of my rival foundations so that they don't have a turn, it comes back to me and I play again, is a good trade-off. Overloading the zone of your moves. I have 1 low attack and all high attacks. Using red to change my low into a high to try and pull out more high blocks is very good. Or vice versa, right? Turn everything low so that now your showdowns and your airy smiles, they don't interact with the things that you're doing. Hell, you ready? This yellow response is a direct answer to Midoriya on the move. Midoriya on the move has been a terror inside the tournament right now. All you have to do is play 2 tension moves and enter the enhanced step, grab this 2 momentum, have a yellow face up, and then you're good. You're rock solid. You're A-okay. You can just respond and put its damage to 3. You turn his whole board sideways for a 50 damage move, it dealt 3. I think there's a lot of space to be explored from the new upcoming set, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Let me guys know what you guys think in the comments down below. This is a lot of huge information and big implications of what the Guilty Gear Strive set could be. So any predictions or whatnot you have, let me know that down in the comments down below. Would absolutely love to hear. But with that said, thank you much for watching. As always, I wish you well.